Hey everyone, welcome back to Discover Daily, where we dive deep into the stories shaping our world. Today, we're talking about something that's impacting all of us, even if we don't realize it: social media algorithms. The way we interact with the world online is guided by unseen forces. But how much control do they really have over our lives? Are we making our own decisions, or are we being led by these invisible hands?
People who spend more time on Facebook suffer higher rates of depression than people who spend less time on Facebook. It'll destroy relationships, it'll cost time, and it'll cost money, and it'll make your life worse.
Every time you open your favorite social media app, there's something waiting for you. Maybe it's the perfect meme, a viral video, or a post from a friend you haven't talked to in years. But what if I told you that none of this is a coincidence? The algorithms know you better than you think. Algorithms are everywhere. They decide what content you see, when you see it, and even how often. But they're doing more than just curating content for you. They're shaping your behavior, your thoughts, and your perception of reality. These aren't just digital suggestions, they're behavioral nudges. It's not just harmless fun. It's a calculated system designed to keep you engaged for as long as possible. So how do these algorithms work? In simple terms, they analyze your behavior. What you click, how long you watch, what you like, what you comment on. Every single action is tracked and processed, creating a digital profile of you. This profile helps the algorithm decide what to show you next. And here's where things get interesting. It doesn't just show you what you like, it shows you what will keep you glued to the screen. Take Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. These platforms use incredibly complex algorithms. Their job is to prioritize content that you'll engage with. But here's the dark side. It's not just about showing you what you like. It's about manipulating your emotions. The longer you stay on the platform, the more ads you see. And that means more profit for the platform. Here's where it gets concerning. Studies have shown that content that triggers strong emotions, especially anger, outrage, or even fear, gets prioritized because it drives engagement. Think about it. How often have you clicked on something just because it made you feel something? Whether it's political outrage, sensational news, or even a heated comment thread, these platforms know that emotional engagement keeps you hooked. And that leads to a bigger problem. This emotional engagement is what allows misinformation to spread faster than ever. Algorithms aren't fact checkers. Their goal is to maximize your time on the platform, regardless of whether the content is true or false. That's how conspiracy theories and extreme viewpoints rise to the top. They trigger emotional reactions that algorithms love. And once you're in that echo chamber, it's hard to get out. But it's not just about misinformation. The constant feedback loop of content tailored to your preferences creates a digital echo chamber. You see only the content that reinforces your beliefs. Over time, this can make us more polarized and less willing to engage with opposing viewpoints. It's not just shaping what we think, it's changing how we interact with the world and with each other. And let's talk about the impact on our mental health. Studies have shown that social media use is linked to increased anxiety, depression, and feelings of loneliness. Why? Because these algorithms are designed to make us compare ourselves to others. The carefully curated lives we see on our feeds don't reflect reality. They reflect what the algorithm wants us to see. And we're constantly trying to measure up. The more we scroll, the more we're exposed to unrealistic standards of success, beauty, and happiness. This fuels a cycle of comparison that's hard to break. The platform profits while we're left feeling worse about ourselves. It's a vicious cycle, one that's carefully crafted to keep us coming back for more. So, what can we do about it? Quitting social media altogether isn't realistic for most of us, but there are steps we can take to regain some control. One option is to set time limits on our app usage. Many phones now have built-in tools that allow you to monitor and limit the time you spend on social media. Another is to curate your feed more intentionally. Unfollow accounts that make you feel negative and seek out content that genuinely adds value to your life. At the end of the day, algorithms are just tools. They're not inherently good or evil. It's how we interact with them that matters. If we understand how they work, we can make more conscious decisions about how we engage with social media. We don't have to be controlled by them. So, what do you think? Are social media algorithms controlling our lives, or do we still have a say in the matter? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, stay curious.